Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world, to the world away. We now got the last part of issue 4 of deagostini's Build the Iron Man. Yes, you heard me right. We always knew this was going to be a trial, so it's no surprise. We have got a letter to that, which basically looks like that. I'll put it up on the screen, actually, because there is two sides to it. Basically just saying, thank you for collecting Iron Man. Unfortunately, we've had to suspend publication of the series for the foreseeable future. We apologise for the inconvenience this may cause. A refund for the issues which have already been purchased is available. Please contact our customer service department on a number here or email for details. To complete your refund, we ask you to send receipt or proof of purchase. So you can get your money back off of that, but it would be good to see if this comes out. Probably in a year's time we might see it, but from the amount of interest it's had, I'm telling you, I'll be shocked if this doesn't come out, because this has probably been the biggest uplift of videos I've had since doing some of these trials. So let me show you what we're going to do anyway. Look, if I show you the pot here, it's all the arc reactor. Now this isn't as detailed as the other ones I've heard, because some other people have started building this one already. So what we've got to do, so we've got all the parts here, but we're just going to be creating the arc reactor, and it's just basically slotting a couple of things together and a few screws. And then that will give us our 4 pieces. I will display them out once I've completed this, so you can see everything that come in this trial. But I really have enjoyed this, and to be honest with you, the quality of parts is amazing. It would be interesting to see how they can break this down into 100 issues, and I really don't hope that they like make the helmet like 5 issues or stuff like that. I do like the pacing of it, but I'm guessing the rest of the issues are for the bodywork and perhaps some mechanicals inside. I don't know. But anyway, deagostini, very, very much positive for this trial. So without further ado though, let's get cracking. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is the arc reactor crown. This is the top piece here, and this is metal, just so you know. And we're going to need the bottom piece as well, which is plastic. So it is sort of like a hybrid mix there. Now the most important thing to note is that this has got a hole in it. And what we need to do is we need to make sure it's this way round, because we want this lip here to be inside the crown, and we're going to be putting it into the arc reactor. But when we put it in, we want to make sure that those holes there are just over the 2 lugs that we've got inside here. So I'll put that on, show you what that looks like. That's fit absolutely perfectly. That's what it looks like from this side. That's what it looks like from that side. The next section we're going to do is the reactor cover, which looks like this. Now this will only let you put it in one way. So basically where you've got the large holes there, they're going to fit over the larger lugs that you can see on this close-up camera there. If you put it in the wrong way, the holes aren't going to line up. So you just turn it around, flip it over like that. As you can see, they line up. So that's now ready for some screws. Now this is going to be put in with 2 screws, which are AM screws. All the screws come in the pack for this, so we're not fighting around trying to find them from last time. We're only putting screws in the smaller holes, not into the holes where the big lugs were. So let's get them in now. That's the first one in. And here's the second one. Hopefully you all caught the live stream last night. Enjoyed that. Had my vent. There we go. That's looking just like that. And now we've got it looking like that on that side. Now we're going to be working on the light module, which is looking just like this. And inside here, you can see you've got the LED. It's already been soldered and fitted in. The first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting it into this LED support hole. Now in the pictures, it's white, but obviously the actual piece is red. And all we have to do is push the LED just through the hole from the underside there. So I'll push that in now, just to make sure that's out. And then we push this down just so it rests on top there. And then we've got this cover looking like that, which is going to go over the top of that there. And then all we need to do to keep this in place is bring over again the arc reactor that we've done at the moment. Oops, my little covers come out. And the 2 lug holes that we've got left here, this is just going to fit these 2 lug holes here. Now there's a bit of a spring in there. So what we need to do is when it's in, make sure it's all lined up just like that. And then we're going to be screwing this down with, I believe, DM screws. Now in the magazines though, it says to use BM screws. Now I know that's wrong, because we haven't got any BM screws. So it's going into metal. So by the process of elimination, that means it can only be DM screws. So I'll put the first screw in there. That'll keep that in place. And then the second screw going in the other side. The first thing I can tell you about this is that this, just the arc reactor is quite heavy as well. does give a testament to the quality of these parts. I do think out of all the trials I've done, this one's probably been the best quality by a long way. Looking really good. So we've now got the front done and the back done. Next thing we need to do, put some batteries in. Now the batteries, once again, you've got a flat side at the top with no indent, and on the bottom, which I believe is the negative, you've got the indent. Now the negative goes towards the metal plate at the back. So I'm going to put both of these in and we'll get this lit up, make sure it works. It does work because I just saw it light up as soon as I put the batteries in, but I'll tease you with that for a minute. And then the last thing we need to do is just put the battery cover on over here. This is the battery cover. It goes quite simply just on here, so the switch actually goes through it. Put that in place, and then we're going to screw this down with the only screw they've got left, which is a BP screw. So get them out. They have gave us plenty of spares for this build, and we'll put that in there nice and tight. And then the grand reveal, when I turn it on, there you go, that's what it's looking like. That's really good, isn't it? So let's get these all lined up. We've got the arc reactor there, looking just like that. Then we've got the gauntlet, looking just like that, and I'll leave that lying this way round so we can see the light. Then we've got the boot, where we just take off the front there, turn that on, put that back on. That's looking like that, so we'll lie that down, say that way. And then last but not least, the bit that everyone loves, the helmet, looking just like that. And if I hold that up, that is the Iron Man trial, all 4 pieces of the trial in all their beauty. And I have to say, it's been a really pleasurable trial. I really did enjoy that. I would like to see this in full production, which I'm sure a load of you are, because you've been following this with a passion, asking where you get hold of them. Congratulations to the winners of the Iron Man competition yesterday. They were announced yesterday. They're also on my Twitter feed. You'll be receiving your issue 1s and 2s as soon as they arrive. Other than that, it's going to be sad to let this one go. Take care. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please remember to give it a like. And if you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe. Take care.